Every evening, one brilliant object shines brighter than every star in our sky. It isn't a star, it's Venus. For thousands of years, people admired its dazzling light, calling it the morning star and the evening star, never knowing what it truly was. When powerful telescopes finally turned toward Venus, they found only a world wrapped in endless, glowing clouds. Its surface remained completely hidden. For decades, many believed Venus was Earth's twin, a world of vast oceans, endless jungles, and perhaps even life. The idea seemed believable. Venus is almost the same size as Earth, only about 5% smaller. From space, they looked like twins. But those beautiful golden clouds were hiding a reality far beyond anyone's imagination. From Earth, Venus seemed so close, yet its thick veil of clouds refused to reveal what lay beneath. For centuries, its greatest secret remained hidden. Scientists could only ask one question: what was really waiting beneath the clouds? When humanity finally uncovered the truth, it changed everything we thought we knew about our neighboring world. Because beneath Venus's peaceful golden sky lies the most hostile planet in the entire solar system. When the first spacecraft finally pierced Venus's endless cloud layer, humanity's greatest planetary mystery was about to be solved. There were no blue skies, no oceans, only a suffocating atmosphere of carbon dioxide beneath clouds of corrosive sulfuric acid. With every kilometer of descent, the darkness deepened, the air grew heavier, and the temperature climbed toward unimaginable extremes. At the surface, the heat reached nearly 465 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt solid lead into liquid metal. The pressure was even more terrifying. Standing on Venus is like being nearly 1 kilometer beneath Earth's oceans, where the crushing atmosphere squeezes with relentless force. There were no rivers, no forests, no signs of life, only endless volcanic plains, fractured mountains, and a world forged by fire. Sunlight barely reached the ground. Through the thick, poisonous clouds, the landscape glowed beneath an eerie orange sky that never truly became day. Against all odds, the Soviet Venera landers became the first spacecraft to touch the surface, revealing a world no human had ever seen. But the victory was short-lived. Within minutes, the crushing pressure and searing heat overwhelmed the landers, ending their mission forever. Venus had finally revealed its secret. It was never Earth's paradise, but a stark reminder of how a world so similar to our own could become almost unrecognizable. Billions of years ago, Venus may have been a world unlike the one we know today, a planet where oceans shimmered beneath an ancient sky. Scientists believe this young world may have shared many of Earth's greatest gifts: liquid water, a cooler climate, and perhaps the first ingredients for life itself. But Venus was born just a little closer to the sun, and that small difference would change its destiny forever. As the planet slowly warmed, its oceans began to vanish into the sky. Water became vapor, and the atmosphere began trapping more and more heat. A runaway greenhouse effect had begun. The hotter Venus became, the more water evaporated, and the more heat became trapped in a relentless cycle with no escape. Eventually, every ocean disappeared. Without liquid water to cool the planet, Venus lost the delicate balance that had once kept it alive. Then the sun finished what the heat had begun. Powerful ultraviolet radiation tore apart the last remaining water, allowing its hydrogen to drift silently into space forever. At the same time, countless volcanoes poured vast amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. With no oceans to absorb it, the gas accumulated year after year, turning the sky into a giant heat trough. Over millions of years, Venus transformed into an unforgiving world of crushing pressure, poisonous clouds, and temperatures hot enough to melt metal, a living reminder of nature's immense power. Today, Venus stands as both a mystery and a warning, Two neighboring worlds were born almost alike, yet one became the cradle of life, while the other became a planet of fire. For decades, Venus was dismissed as a lifeless world, a place where every mystery had already been solved. Today, scientists see it very differently. Hidden beneath its endless clouds may be the missing pieces of one of planetary science's greatest puzzles. By unlocking Venus's past, we may finally understand why two neighboring worlds born from the same cosmic dust followed such dramatically different destinies. Its atmosphere preserves the story of a changing climate, offering clues not only about Venus's past, but perhaps even about Earth's future. That is why humanity is returning. NASA's DAVINCI and VERITAS missions, together with ESA's EnVision spacecraft, will explore Venus with technologies more advanced than ever before. They will peer through the planet's thick clouds, map its hidden surface, study its atmosphere, and search for signs that Venus may still be geologically active today. Every new discovery brings us closer to answering a question that has fascinated humanity for generations. What really happened to Venus? One day, scientists may even live above its clouds in floating research stations, studying one of the most extraordinary worlds in our solar system. Venus reminds us that every planet has a story written over billions of years by fire, time, and the laws of nature. And somewhere beneath those endless golden clouds, the next great discovery is still waiting.